Hello, I'm Arman, Khodaei, a 24-year-old individual of high-function autism. Today, I'm going to be reviewing The Boy with the Incredible Brain, which is about Daniel Tammet, a autistic savant who is very high-functioning, who also wrote the memoir Born on a Blue Day, which I will be reviewing at some later time after I reread it. I won't know for certain when that is. So, about The Boy with the Incredible Brain. I highly recommend that you watch. You can watch it for free. I provided the link. It's in the description of the video, so just click on the link. It's about 45 minutes. The documentary is very interesting. Daniel Tammet is very high functioning, and like me and some others with autism, it's very hard to tell that he's actually autistic. Some of the things that I really like about this documentary is that we see various other autistic savants. It doesn't really go too much into autism. It really focuses more on the savant aspect, and it's estimated that those individuals with autism with savant-like talents is 10% or even less. So it's not too common, the savant aspect. So as an autism documentary, it's not getting too much into the autism aspect, but there are some high points. It shows the guy who inspired Rain Man. It shows a few other individuals with autism, like this guy who's nonverbal, but yet he makes incredible pictures. So he's kind of like low functioning, but he's an astonishing artist. And they show this guy who memorizes the day of the weeks and everything like that. Daniel Tammet has incredible mathematical skills, and he can solve problems. He can solve pi up to over 20,000 decimal places, and essentially he sees the numbers in his mind as pictures and feelings and emotions or whatever. So through synesthesia. So it is very intriguing. Now, I don't know. I think some people autism will be able to relate to it, but not as many. I would say I have a limited amount of savant skills, but nowhere near as massive as Daniel Tammet. It's a documentary to look at and see what the potential for mankind really is. It shows that people like Einstein and whatever that can really happen. I do believe that because of Daniel Tammet and other people like that more studies will be developed, and that humanity as a whole we will learn and develop our mind skills so that happens for us naturally, and for both people with autism and individuals without autism. I think that in the future we're gonna have the meshing of the two things, the incredible savant skills and the other and people with autism learning more about social skills. I think that we're gonna become a more unique as our race evolves, and I think that we can be seeing paradigm shifts in the next 10, 20 years or so, and I think that some of it might just be a different way of learning or looking at things, or potentially like a drug. They're talking about like smart drugs to make people smarter, whatever. But I do think that we're gonna see some advances like that. Now, for me, like I said, I can't relate too much to the documentary other than the fact that Daniel Tammet has very high functioning autism, but as far as Star Wars, I memorized all the different toys. I was a really big collector. I memorized variations that no one cared about, including like heart variations, like a 0.00 variation, 0.01 variation. There'd be like no difference, except for the packaging might say 0.01 or whatever. So that would be pretty much it. And other aspects, things of that nature, but nowhere near as crazy as that. The documentary is well done, well directed. What I like about it, and it's also kind of like a dislike in a way, but I like how it has the whole inside the mind sort of thing, and like just how they do the camera and all of that. It's interesting that we do that. I don't think it kind of makes his mind look a little bit crazy and whacked. I don't think it gets crazy and whacked like that, but that's the implication. But it seems like in movies and stuff, when they that's how they do it. When you see the documentary, you'll see what I'm talking about. The documentary is very solid. You learn a lot from watching the documentary. It's very thorough for what it sets out to achieve. So I give it an A. And I highly recommend that you watch it. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish all of you a most awesome day of awesomeness. Thank you, and take care.